Bonjour, comment ça va? C'est pomme. Pomme? Pomme de terre? Gamcha? Pomme d'or? Tomato. Pomme probably means round in French. This is an introductory to the French cooking class. Something happened to the first one. It got corrupted. I recorded it at school, and you'll see the second one has some information on there. But I lost the first 15 or 20 minutes of the introduction. And I'm not sure exactly what I lost on there, but what I did talk about was about class, because we don't know if we're going to be online, offline, face-to-face, Zoom. Who knows? Who knows? We're not really sure of what we're going to be doing. So that being said, I decided to re-record this, and just introductory. Obviously, French cooking is the pinnacle of French cooking. Pinnacle means the top. This is French cooking too, so it's going to be a little more complex than your average cooking class. This is pretty tough. I have to say that it's tough if you don't remember your basics, because we're going to make chicken stock, and in class, when I'm going to say make chicken stock, if you've been in French 1, you're going to say, okay, that's all. You make. I don't want to go backwards and say, oh, this is how you make chicken stock. Obviously, you're going to be watching me. I'll be making it, and you can do it that way. I'll put a video on after this, too, about making chicken stock. But basics. I don't want to go over the basics. I think you guys should well enough know by now what to do and what when it comes to basic cooking techniques. If I say dice something, you say large dice, small dice. Right? I mean, those are the questions. So, like I said, the following videos I did at school. I had, for some strange reason, they collapsed. It crashed at home. So I lost the introductory. I'm just posting them now, so I figured I might as well just do an introductory to the introduction. But anyway, I only lost like 10 minutes of it, so I obviously covered everything. Grading. Once again, this is going to be mostly note-taking class. There's going to be a lot of note-taking. The practical cooking test, which I usually have hands-on cooking tests, is not practical in this class, because some items we make, like the galantines, they take 2 classes to make. There might be some items that we'll see how class goes, how many students and things like that. But generally, we run out of time on most of this stuff. I don't mind spending extra time. I know class is pretty long, but if we have to run a half hour, an hour longer, by all means, you can stay and work with me on that. This is a little different than your other cooking classes, because we're making long-term items. We're doing a thing called charcuterie, which is, I know it's explained later in there. And that's basically like sausage making. And in the Italian class, we are making sausage. And if you're in both classes, it's going to be very good, because we use the meat grinder in both. And so you'll see some similarities in there. So the French 2 and the Italian 2, they match quite well. They link together pretty well. And then I do have that English class too. If you take that, well, that's wonderful. That's for sure. Please feel free to watch the following videos about in class and about equipment and things like that. I talk about French knives and just basic type of things we get to cover. Good apples. Coming apple season soon, so I bring Leon out, but he's busy sleeping. Good to be a dog. Okay. Once again, this is just an introduction to the introduction. There's 3 more videos after this, classroom videos I'm doing, and then I'll just post a chicken stock one, basically for your review. That's all. Because once again, when we get into class, I say make chicken stock. I don't want to tell you, what's this? Carrot, celery, onions, what's this? Mirepoix, what's the percentage? You should know that by now. If you weren't in French, if you weren't in basic cooking or French 1 or Italian 1, this class would be a little hard, that's for sure, because it's not simple. I do talk about getting a paring knife. This class is kind of important. And then, yeah, it is important to have. And you should have one anyway. Okay? Anyway, follow up with the other videos, and I'll see you guys later. Good apple.